Hey, if you're thinking of selling something on Facebook Marketplace, be aware that there are scammers out there. And I'm going to tell you about two scams I personally was approached by. Luckily, I didn't fall for either of them. The least nefarious of the two, at least in my opinion, is the Google phone voice scam. And what happens is you're going to post an item for sale on Facebook Marketplace. Somebody's going to reach out to you, and usually it's for a full price offer, right? And then you're going to confirm what the price is. And then they're going to say to you, listen, there's a lot of scammers, coincidentally, right? There's a lot of scammers on Facebook Marketplace. So I would like to send you a verification code to your cell phone. And if you can respond back to that, I'm going to know that you're a legitimate person. Obviously, don't do it. Here's what they're trying to do. They're sending you a Google Voice verification code. When you accept that code, they can then set up a Google Voice account from your cell phone, spoofing your cell phone, and then make outbound calls appearing as though they are you. So again, maybe not a personal threat. However, it's helping scammers do what they do. So we want to avoid doing that if we can at all costs, right? Here's the other scam. And this is more nefarious. So I listed several things on Facebook, just kind of paring down possession, stuff like that, right? And I got a full price offer immediately. What was unique about each of these scammers' approaches is every one of them set up a private group for that item. They copied and pasted the photo. They set up a group in Facebook, and then they chatted within that group. So that was my first flag, right? Second one was, hey, I want to offer you full price. By nature, people tend to haggle, right? So it's a little bit of a red flag when they don't. Pay attention to that. They're then going to ask you a few questions. What's the condition? Where are you located? We're thinking about picking this up today or tomorrow, whatever that might be. Have a look at their location. Look at their profile. See how many friends they have. See how active they are. See if they're even close to you, close enough to make this actually realistic that they could come pick it up. Because the likelihood, in the case of the scammers that reached out to me, I'm in San Diego, California. It's very unlikely that someone from Calexico, Mexico, or Mexico is going to come across the border to pick up a couch for $100, right? Or a table for $200. So that was a red flag as well. But here's the biggest red flag. They're going to say to you, I don't want you to sell this item, so I want to pay you immediately. In every case, I said back, I accept cash at time of purchase. I want you to see the item, make sure it's what you expect. No, I don't want you to sell it, and I can only pay you Zelle. So here's what happens. They claim that they can only send you money on Zelle, as an example, by setting up a business account. What they're going to do is they're going to send you a fictitious Zelle link, and it's going to appear to you as if they sent you $300 above or $500 above whatever the item price is, and they're going to somehow say that that's a Zelle requirement for a business account. They're going to encourage you to set up a business account as well, and then what they want you to do is refund the overpayment. This is the traditional refund scam. Happens so much with Best Buy, Geek Squad, where teams in India, Kolkata specifically, are sending out phishing emails, making people think they have a subscription that they don't, encouraging them to call a number, and when they call that number, they're told, yeah, we can refund your money. In these cases, what they do is gain access to your computer by sending you computer share invites, TeamViewer, a few different ones, where they gain control of your computer and then create these fictitious refunds by doctoring the HTML code and then insisting that you pay them back, and by the way, in gift cards or in cash taped to a magazine. And I'm not exaggerating. Watch Scammer Payback, you'll see. But back to the Facebook scammers. So they're going to deposit an additional amount over and above whatever the amount is. Remember that the Zelle link that they've sent you isn't the real Zelle link to begin with. So they can make it appear by manipulating the HTML code. They can make it appear as though it's a legitimate transaction and they've overpaid you. They've given you the reason why they've overpaid you. And they want you to send back that $300 or that $500. That's your biggest sign, because there was no Zelle account. They did not overpay you. You're going to be paying them $300 to $500 out of your own account. They're never going to buy your item, and you're out the money. The reason that they do this on volume. So imagine across the country how many items are listed on Facebook. They're spending every day just going through Facebook Marketplace, looking for items, and just spamming out, these group chat messages, seeing who they can get hooked, and when they do, this is what they do. So I wanted to make all of you aware of those two scams, especially the Cash App Zelle scam. And just be aware next time, if you do want to list something on Facebook Marketplace, there are some very clear safety steps you can take to keep yourself protected. Listen, I hope you enjoyed this episode. It's a quick one, but I wanted to get the update out while it was top of mind. If you like what you heard, please click the thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe, share with friends. And I hope you'll join me for another episode, and I hope you have an excellent day.